So this is our home for the evening.
So here we are, we're at the Fallstaffs and we're going to do a little bit of a walk around. The guy here is going to show us around all the parts we're allowed in and where we're not allowed.
Okay, welcome to Tudorworld, also known as the Fallstaff Experience. I'll introduce myself. My name is John Ford. I'm the owner, joint owner with my wife, Janet. We've been here since October 2007. I'm going to tell you a little about the history of the building and also some of the paranormal activity that's been reported.
Excellent. Oh, we're going. Yes.
And here we are at the top of the first flight of stairs after entering Tudorworld. To my right, just above the coffin, we have had reports of a Civil War soldier who was captured by the parliamentarian side and tortured as a spy. He did partially try to escape, but he ended up killing himself, and his spirit has been seen hanging from a timber up there. We've had a number of visitors actually spent, so why is that man hanging there? But it's actually been from up there. And we'll walk through to this bit. I was standing here and reading an information panel that was on the back wall there, and when I felt two distinct taps on my shoulder. I'm not sure what it was, but I thought it was someone that I was with in the museum, probably my wife. But when I looked around, she was at least 10 feet away from me. So I know it could not have been her. So the only explanation could have been, it was so strong taps, it must have been paranormal.
What, on you?
On my shoulder, yeah.
Okay.
Two strong taps on my right shoulder. And as we walk through to this area, in this area, it's not uncommon for people to have their fingers touched, their rings pulled, or the bottom of their coats pulled. And this is a spirit of a young girl, probably 7 or 8, blonde hair, who has been identified as Lucy. She was a local street urchin, and she was quite often used to frequent the bars and taverns, stealing jewellery or people's bags, or just little bits because they were so poor. Now, another one happens here. Just prior to the Battle of Edge Hill, this was used as a billet by Dutch mercenary troops on the parliamentary side, and it was owned by Colonel Lucas, who was a royalist. They ran him out of the building, took his property, and after a couple of weeks of careful negotiations, he was allowed back into the house, and he changed his allegiance. He then became a parliamentarian and went on. But it was used after the Battle of Edge Hill. It was used as a makeshift hospital for the wounded.
Or here?
Yes, in this building, this area. So they treated the wounded. Most of them were injuries from swords, so, hacking wounds.
Yeah.
And the only treatment for those sort of injuries afterwards was amputation. So you'd have a very crude amputation, because unfortunately more people die from infections after the treatment than the actual wounds. People have felt the pain of slashing or being hit with a sword. They pick that up. Okay, we'll move on.
Yeah, it's good.
Right, okay. This area, which now has a display, which is known as the ship room, is where I had my second quite strong paranormal experience. It was late December, absolutely freezing cold, and I was looking through that doorway we just came through, and I saw a hooded figure with red eyes.
Oh, great.
Yes, and unfortunately I was the only one that had actually seen it, but I had no foreknowledge of it, so at least I can say, it wasn't any kind of prompting or suggestion. When we did some little bit of research, we spoke to a few experts in the field, and they said it's more like a very old a very old spirit that's faded, but he was looking, he had red eyes, it was like a hood like a monk.
Is there anything that you would consider to be like evil, not like, you know what I mean? Something that's nasty.
Malevolent, you mean?
Yeah.
We do have one spirit that presents himself, and it appears his name is John Davis. It appears that he was a serial killer and a rapist. He's appeared here on numerous occasions. He will pick on women that he thinks are vulnerable. They feel like they've actually been touched intimately, had their breasts squeezed, and he goes, you've got a nasty smell of stale tobacco, beer, that's breath, bad breath with like stale beer, tobacco, etc.
Yeah.
Because hygiene wasn't exactly top priority in those days. Okay, what I'll do now, as we're here,
That was an actual door.
That's an old elevator.
what we've got in the attic is what's known as the seance room.
Okay.
Okay. Just for health and safety reasons, these steps are very steep, so if you ascend and descend like you're on a ladder, because the steps are not big enough to walk down properly. So if you follow me, give it a go. I can put a light up and up the camera.
It's like climbing a ladder. That's a set of stairs. It's very cold in here, isn't it?
Oh, it's a big table, isn't it?
We've got to be careful. We've got access to the stairway,
Sure.
which is good. We've got to be careful.
You know where it is.
Wow,
A little bit open area.
this is nice.
This is old stuff, isn't it?
So, this is where you do all your seance stuff?
Yeah, we have a proper seance here. We can.
I'll
We
come.
get 10 round the table, so you can get good energy up and down. We get good activity in this area.
In this area.
Yes, we quite often had people with round the sound table. It's actually been sort of lifting and moving quite drastically, or rocking. Sometimes it rocks.
Do you ever get that bell going off? There's a bell through there.
Not in my personal experience, but I think it has.
Yeah, I'll try my best to get that to go off. I know that there's some spiritual or medium type people, and they go in, they put the curtain down, and they go into a trance.
We have had one meeting going to a trance
Behind there, isn't it?
behind there, but what we have is we built a copper pyramid using copper piping, because copper is an element, and when you build it into material, it acts a bit like an aerial, and it channels the energy. So
Copper.
Again.
Two-piece.
And if you don't, if usually sort of say, if you get no activity here, then you've had a flat night. Okay, just to finish off my little talk about the building, through to my right, your left, I did mention earlier the girl called Lucy Pickpocket. She has been seen here as a dead body.
Hey?
A dead body.
A dead body?
Yeah. Her body's been seen there, yes, because she was badly injured in a fire and she was comatose. I can't say, legend has it that the body was given to a doctor who was doing anatomical studies, and when he made the incision to examine her innards, it turned out she was actually in a coma. But unfortunately, because he made the incision, she after coming round, she went into shock, and subsequently died. But she's been seen there. I can't find it, but we did have a thermal image photograph of what looked like a small child huddled up in the middle of that floor.
And the fact you said about the ramp being a trigger
Yeah,
object.
yeah. But if I get that on camera, no one will believe it. No one will believe it.
We know it's the truth, so.
We could be renowned scientists and they still wouldn't fucking believe it. Basically, we're gonna go in there, pub's a bit rowdy next door. Apparently they get kicking out about 11:30ish. So, you know, out here, not good. In there, not so bad. I think we should just crack on. It's creaky in here, creaky. These are gonna catch me off guard.
Mark, I swear to God, I'm not even joking, mate. Something just went bang.
What, on you?
Over there. As soon as I went in, something just went bang.
Fucking hell.
I'm
I'm gonna be
close the
jumping
door.
every 5 seconds. If that moves, I'm done. Hello? My name is Mark. This is Dan. This is Chris.
Hello.
I've been here before. What was that? They just darted across there. Yeah, it was you.
Try not to
Yeah.
wiggle the torch around too much.
What I'm doing is turn it off. Because mine
Yeah.
got his camera on.
Yeah.
Light on.
Mhm.
If there is somebody here, maybe the person that was seen hanging over this coffin here, could you show yourself?
What was that?
That was a loud bang.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Oh, it's a car. It's a car door.
It might be a car door outside you.
Could you make your presence known if there's something in this area with us? Could you maybe knock on the coffin? Could you walk up these stairs?
Are you here, Lucy?
Like, knock like this. To indicate.
What was that?
In this building. Yeah, definite.
Can you do that again, please?
Is there anything here now that wants to tap me on the shoulder? I give you permission.
That is where I stopped and I could feel like it. Like an
Jesus, what was that? Did you
was
slip? What was that, Chris?
I don't know.
Did you slip?
No.
What the hell was that?
There's somebody stood in this space now. Can you touch them? Is that outside, Chris? I think it is.
What?
Boom, boom, boom.
That was Dan.
No, Dan's not
I'm not
moving.
even moving.
It was Dan.
I'm not even moving.
It was like,
Well, then it wouldn't. If it's not Dan,
it's
then
not Dan.
it was coming up where Dan is.
I'm going to put down a fixed camera downstairs, at least one of them.
Here he comes.
Hopefully that's going, it's hard to tell.
I like that. Hopefully it's going.
Yeah, well, because I want that to be in shot.
Oh, that's brighter. Yeah,
Right,
it's good.
let's-
Right.
Right, let's set it back down again. Right. You wanna play some games? Make some noises?
Can you copy me?
Sure, there's things making noises down there. No, that was over there.
Yeah. If you don't want us here, make us leave. Whoa, what was that?
What?
It was behind me.
Fuck my life.
What?
Oh, that was big footsteps.
Right there.
Out here. Did you hear that, Dan?
Yeah, it sounded like it was right behind me. I'm not gonna lie. It was damn close.
Do it again! Just a quick one. We had a break. The pub is now shut. You can hear a couple of people out in front there getting in their cars and what have you. But it's a lot quieter now, so less noise contamination. We're gonna go to the nasty room. Come on, come on, come on. Right, let's go.
So, this is the part of the video where he starts taunting. He'll start calling out, setting a negative vibe around the area to see what it does. See what happens. Jesus Christ.
What was it?
Torch.
That was just on the table.
I know. There it is on the floor.
Put it back on the table and check the floor and around it.
I mean, could it have just rolled? I don't know.
I don't think
I
so.
think it was in there. Yeah, it was in there like that.
So the fuck has that moved out of there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Felt my heart fucking skip then.
Something just made your light go off and on again, Dan. Yes, I just watched that light. I just watched that torch on the floor go off and then come back on again. Can you affect that torch again? If that was you, did you just drain the power from it? Honestly, I swear to you, the light went off and I went, oh, I just ran out of batteries, and then it came back on again.
Shouldn't be a new battery. I put new batteries in yesterday.
Well, if the torch was something that would have taken a huge amount of energy.
going to be boiling up there.
Oh, I can't see jack shit. I'm going to have to open up the screen.
Get ready for no air.
It's really dark.
Alright, come on. Got told that this is the room with the most activity. So if you're here, I ain't fucking about. Come and do something. Tell you what.
It's really weird because I set my camera on there.
Move that by its on its own.
That'd be amazing.
Prove all these other people out there where they go, you have to touch it. Prove them all wrong. I'll go home if you do that.
That'd be amazing if that moves. Is it just the 2 cameras up here, yeah?
Yeah. Dan, there's a room back here. I want you to go into it.
Where?
Like room for space for these noises.
I hate these chairs. They're too squeaky.
You sure it wasn't his stomach or anything?
No, definitely not.
Apparently that's a high energy area.
Well, there's no escape for me. That wears me
Or
out.
do you want me to do it? The thing is, I'm not.
Oh. Ow.
A call out.
Is there anything here with me?
Right, come on. Stop fuck-assing about. Come and do something already.
Don't get talking wrong on me.
These little subtle noises. Shit. You need to up your game. Wakey, wakey.
What was that?
Keep that off.
No.
Why, what was it?
I heard a moon behind me. Yeah, that. Fuck that. Is it mine? I swear to God, I heard something behind me again.
Right.
But you're right, that turning that torch off does make you feel a bit sketchy.
What's your name? That was a bang. Come closer. That's you. Come closer.
Who's that?
There was a loud boom noise. John Davis! What was that? Somebody put a light on, somebody put a light on.
You got a torch?
What?
It was
Something
a coin.
fucking a coin or something.
Yeah, I told you. Is it behind you? Is that behind you, isn't it? What was that?
It's a fucking 2p. John Davis! What was that? Somebody put a light on, somebody put a light on.
You got a torch?
You go in there, Chris. Now I've had my bit.
I told you something was moving around in there, didn't I?
And you were both on camera as well, weren't you? When that happened.
I was trying to do
I
this.
didn't have 2p's on me. I've only got the only money I've got on me are pounds. I thought maybe at first it was one of my pounds.
Thought I was fucking playing silly buggers, didn't you?
I don't carry small change like that. Just if this is something we need to fucking stay in a moment. Go.
What? You sketching out about it,
Go sit in there, Chris.
Coca-Cola.
He said something about copper, didn't he?
Okay, John Davis, was that you? Give us something else. That was pretty cool. Right, what was that?
Fuck.
What was that? What the hell is that?
I don't know. It might have been my cap.
Right, what was that?
Fuck.
Right, what was that?
Fuck.
What was that?
No, someone touched me. No, I'm not staying in there.
There's a light, get a light on there.
That's a pathway.
That's a cobweb.
Might not be actually.
I don't know where the torch has gone.
Oh, it's we left it in there.
No, I dropped it on the floor.
I don't like it in there.
No, it's really not doing it. Sketchy, innit?
There's something not right with that copper fucking sitting.
That.
Go and sit in there, Mark.
No, it's not happening. I'm happy if we all go in there.
Go and sit on the back as well, Mark. There's 2 seats there.
Oh,
I'll go and take pictures.
what if I can't do it. Oh.
We've got to firm this down because if this is actually happening, think about the content, right?
No, I've had my experience in there. I didn't like
Would you
it.
rather sit where I'm sitting or be in the...
Just lights out. Go for it.
Come on! Tap us on the shoulder or ring the bell.
Come on. Move the table. Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
That was a whistle. Be quiet. Thank you. Now come and ring the bell. I know you're here now.
Me? What the fuck?
Shh. Chris, shine the night vision down there. Have a look.
Oh my god. Someone's standing on the floorboards over there.
Come on.
You hear?
Yeah.
Closer.
Oh my god.
Give us a big thump.
That's scaring me.
Come towards our light. If there's something friendly, don't be scared. If there's something nasty, run at us.
Did you hear that? That was 2 bangs.
We'll have to come back out there, Chris.
Go and sit with your back to it, Chris.
Fuck that.
The Tudor experience, also known as the Fallstaff's Museum. Quite quiet down here. There's odds and ends that we need to look back on. A few odd things like the torch and that, but you know, it's hard to verify. Up there, in that little backspace, you heard something behind you. You think something touched.
Well, it's like a cobweb feeling in my neck, so I don't really know if I can call that
Anything? I don't know.
Dan, what's your thoughts?
Well, yeah, down here, I thought, to be honest with you, it was going to be a bit of a disappointment, but it turned out not to be. Because upstairs it was something different. I mean, definitely heard a couple of noises going up behind me, which I heard earlier on when we was doing the walk around.
We're gonna wrap on that. We're gonna go home. I think if there is something here, it's fucking subtle and it's hiding.
Yeah.
Might be intimidated by me. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, like, and share. As always, one camera's running. Right, let's get. Goodbye.